Live better. So maybe some of you are first time you are coming to this webinars. So let me show you what exactly we do at Edforum. Let's watch this video. Hello, this is Venkatesh Panyam, the co-founder of Edforum. Many students and parents have a question. When there are so many career websites, what is the need for another website? Or in what way Edforum is different from other websites? Edforum is a social platform where it provides all the information related to students' careers. Not only that, through a lot of tools, a student can get the personal information. For example, they can post all the doubts in Edforum, and those questions will be answered by experts in their fields. They can read articles related to their careers, related to their courses, and lot of different articles can be found in these Edblogs. And another important tool is the Advice, where they can get lot of information related to different career options. So they can browse all the information here, and they can get a lot of information about various areas. And another important one is EdAlerts, where we provide all the brief information about various exams, and all the notifications will be posted here on a regular basis. This website is different from most of the career websites. That is, this provides complete information, personalized information to the students based on their interests and based on their chosen career options. So this, whatever the information that they get, is completely personalized. This you will find nowhere. So, and one important point is all these services are completely free. Dear students, please register in this website, and you just fill all the details in the profile, and then you can download the app from Google Play Store to get all the personalized information related to your career. And lot of discussion will happen through webinars. So in those webinars, students can talk to the speakers, they can ask the questions, and they can clarify all the doubts. So definitely, Edforum is a boon to the students and parents, where you can get answers to all your queries, and definitely this website will help you to take better career decisions. Please register and make use of all the services at Edforum. Thank you. Now, you understood why you should register at Edforum, what we are providing. Now, let's see, we have developed some of the important tools which are very useful to students. Let's see one by one. In this, I am going to explain another important tool for the students and parents, that is Edblog. In Edblog, we see a curated content related to different topics. For example, this article, the Q&A with the expert in chemical engineering, written by a professor from Andhra University. So, in this blog, he explained everything about the chemical engineering. Why one should take chemical engineering? What is the advantages of chemical engineering? What are the job prospects? Which is the best call? Like this, Professor Chittubabu Garu explained everything about the chemical engineering. So like this, we have different articles. Let's see one more. And how to score best marks in chemistry, which was written by the senior most chemistry faculty, Anuradha Tenneti ma'am. In this, he answered the various doubts students generally have, like what are the important topics, what are the subjects you should study, other topics, the subtopic that one should study for getting better marks in chemistry. So we can have another senior faculty member, Dr. G.V. Sridhar. He wrote an article about the electronic and communication engineering. Then we have some articles exclusively for the details about the IITs, what are the available seats in IITs. So students can just click the link here. They can browse all the information here. The main advantage of this section is here you get all the comprehensive information about the 4 years BTech degrees at IITs. So we can just go through all the details of it. If a student want to know about a particular exam like BITSAT, so a blog was written. Here all the information related to BITSAT was given. The students can understand just by looking at the article. If they want to know exactly more information, they can just click this BITSAT admission website. They can go there. And even we have provided a comment section, so user can give their comment. So this is a very useful product that we developed at Edforum to help the students and parents to take better career decisions. Thank you. So you all have seen the importance of blogs. So those blogs are written exclusively for the students, and those blogs are written by the expert, and those blogs definitely help you all to take better decisions. Now let's see one more quick tool that we have developed so far. In this, I am going to explain one of the important tools on this website, that is Edforum. In this Edforum, a student, a parent can pose the question, whatever question they have related to any course, a college, or a career. And those questions will be answered by people from different fields. Even some of the students who know the answers can pose their answers. So it is a best platform where one can pose their questions, or even they can answer the questions that are existing. So you can see how to become artificial engineer, or is MS in artificial intelligence degree enough? What is the entry level salary in US? So this question was answered by scientists. That's not wiki. So like this, questions will be answered by people who are expert in their fields. So please share your question in this Edforum. Definitely questions will be answered very soon. Thank you. In this, I'm going to, dear students, you also can post questions in Edforum, and all the questions that are posted in Edforum will be answered by Sensor today in the evening webinar. So if you have any questions, go to our website. You'll find forum there. In the forum, you can just post a question, and those questions only can be answered by this speaker. So I request everyone, please post your questions if you have anything related to mathematics or integration, and those questions will be answered by our speaker today. So let's see an important tool that we have developed and which is very useful to students. That is Edbytes. Now we call it as EdNews. Hello. In this, I'm going to explain one of the most unique feature of this website, that is Edbytes. Let's see what is inside Edbytes. In Edbytes, you find the content from different sources, which is very useful to the students. In this, we can see a content related to different courses, different exams, different careers, like this. For example, a student who is preparing for JEE Mains exam, if he simply enters JEE Mains, you see the results. All the articles related to JEE Mains you can see there. So you can see a lot of information about the JEE Mains exam, how to prepare, what are the important dates, what are the books related. So you can browse a lot of articles related to just JEE Mains exam. Let's see how you get the results on Google. Suppose in Google, if I simply type JEE Mains, look at the results here. Now you look at the results in Edbytes. Here, all the information is related to the students' interests. For example, if I just type NEET exam here, look at the content. So here, how to prepare for the NEET exam. Everything is related to only the NEET exam. All the content is NEET and options beyond MBBS. These articles will definitely help the students. The same way, if I type same NEET in Google, what happens you see. So here, if you look at the content that you are seeing in Google, is not as relevant as you are getting in Edbytes there. So here you require further search. But here in Edbytes, the content is more suitable. Suppose a student is preparing for law, he just type the word law, you'll get all the information related to law. So this is the main advantage for the students. So those who wish to see information related to their career, they can browse all that from this Edbytes. So it is a very, very useful tool for the students who want to take their career to higher level. Thank you. So EdNews is going to be very, very, very useful to you all because it contains a lot of information related to students to take better career decisions. Now let's see the one more tool that we developed related to the exams. So we all know this is the exam time. You get a lot of notifications. And if you just wanted to know what are the exams going on, just watch. Hi, in this, I'm going to explain about an important tool related to exams, that is EdAlerts. In this tool, we provided the brief information about the various exam notifications. If a student wishes to see the details of that particular exam, simply if you click on it, you'll see the brief details of that exam. For example, you look at the JEE Advanced exam. So there we have written what is the exam date and what are the timings for each paper. And if they want to see more details about that exam, they simply click the link given below and they'll be directed to the official website. So like this, they can see the details about every exam and all the notifications will be posted here. So students can see the information related to that exam. And if they want more details about that exam, they simply click that link, web link, and it will be directed to their original website. There they can browse everything they want. So this tool is very useful to the students to know in nutshell about each exam notification. Thank you. So as I said, this is the exam time. A lot of notifications will come. So if you really want to track all those notifications, maybe that is not possible for you at one place. So Edforum is a place where you can know everything about all the exams. Now let's see what these ambassadors are saying about the future of the students. Let's watch the video.
What should I choose after my 10th? They say PCM has more scope than PCB. Shall I go for it?
I like biology a lot. What if I couldn't make it in 8 after 12th? Could I able to face the pressure?
I want to be an IITian or NITian in future and I need good coaching for it. Where do I take my admission in?
Now that my MCET rank is decent enough, so which colleges should I choose for admissions in Vizag?
Do I really want to do engineering or am I just going with the flow? Well, I've always wanted to prepare for civil exams. So what should I do now?
Is CSE really worth all the hype? What about ACE and GP? Should I do much research about it or stick to CSE? What if I don't get a job after taking up other branches? Questions like these have been haunting us for the past 2 years now. We never had a clarity as to what to choose or where to go. There always has been a doubt lurking in the corner of our minds.
But after using a platform like Edforum, we have been able to gain some clarity regarding our decisions and choices. Experienced people in these fields have helped us to be firm with our decisions.
What is Edforum? Edforum is an online platform that clarifies all your doubts regarding your career choices and gives you valuable advice. It has an answer for every question of yours.
Edforum is not only confined to science streams but also other streams like arts, commerce, etc. And since it's an online platform, you can have an access to it anytime.
This platform is run by experienced people like Venkatesa, who has been a lecturer for 2 years in intermediate. He has given the right guidance in intermediate.
Venkates's way of approaching the students was unique and fair, and he has always been kind enough in clarifying their doubts.
People like Venkatesh are many on Edforum who are willing to help the students. They'll help you to dream big and achieve big. So without any delay, take up your chance and make the right choice.
So I think a lot of students have this type of questions in their mind, and you have seen them, how Edforum have helped them to take better decisions. And definitely we can say that it's the best platform for all your doubts. So please, those students who are watching live, if you are not part of Edforum, please register yourself, and you're going to get a personal notifications to your mobile number if you download the app. So recently, we conducted many webinars. One of the students have the 10th class students who is in dilemma. After watching the webinar, she took a right decision. Let's hear from her own words.
The most alarming problem today in front of students who want to choose the career in their passionate interest is that they are going all way wrong. Me, aspiring to be a doctor from my childhood, have heard many controversies that PCB is a tough course for an individual to secure a seat. And at some time, I have decided to take MPC so that it makes me easy to secure a seat. But I felt regret about it. At Edforum, I researched about NEET and I've got much useful information. After the Edforum webinar of career options after 10th, I learned that nothing here is too tough or too easy. Edforum made me feel confident of what I'm willing to do. Not only me, but there are many of my friends who are confused to know their careers. I advised them to make research about it in Edforum and the result was good. So finally, I suggest every student to join Edforum and attend webinars to know more about career options. Thank you.
So that's a wonderful thing to learn from this young friend. We actually have taken a better decision after watching a webinar. We are very happy to say that. And SNSR, good evening. I think you have joined.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening. Am I audible?
Sir. Yes, sir, you are audible. Please switch on your camera so that
Yes,
we can
yes,
see you.
yes.
So I welcome you all to this wonderful evening. And we are waiting eagerly, sir, to know more about mathematics.
Yes,
And
yes.
personally, when I was an intermediate, I was scared of this calculus.
Yes,
So, because I thought integration was very tough to handle.
yes,
But when I came to, as a teacher, when I became a physics teacher, I
yes.
understood that without calculus, I can do nothing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
For physics teachers, calculus means a lot. Then I started exploring more and more about calculus. Then I found it is an amazing topic to learn. And definitely, today, we are going to mesmerize the students with your tricks and tips. And
I'll try
before
my
sir,
best.
we'll go to what called as your actual session, I'll
Yeah.
just let me take few minutes of your time.
Sure,
I'll just
sure,
present what Edforum is all about, what we have done so far.
sure.
Let me present my presentation. Then I'll go. So you are ready with your PPT, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Okay. I'll give a share option. You can do it now.
Yeah.
Just I'll present myself and I'll come back. Yeah, students, I request again, please post your questions in the forum, and those questions only can be answered by SNSR. So we won't answer the questions in the chat box. Please post all your questions. Sir, can you see the screen, SNSR?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So I invite all the students, parents, and teachers. I think a lot of teachers have joined today. Welcome you all to this wonderful evening. Welcome to Ed webinar. It was conducted by this team at Boom. We want to educate the students through education. We want to empower them, and once we empower them, they are automatically they are elevated in their career. So this is our basic principle. We believe Edgroom will educate, empower, and elevate. What Edgroom is all about. So a lot of students have questions and even teachers. So Edgroom is a social platform which provides personalized information to the students, parents to make better decisions. And what we provide, Edgroom provides career guidance to 8th to 12th grade students. And very soon we are going to upgrade up to undergraduation. So a lot of information is available in our website, and it is very useful to the students up to engineering and degree. So what exactly we have done? We have developed few tools, and I already told you why we need Edgroom. You all have watched the video. No need to say about it. And this is an important thing. Who can join Edgroom? So is it meant for the student? Yeah, definitely it is meant for the student. Why students need Edgroom? I have seen, this is my 22nd year of teaching experience. I've seen thousands and thousands of students who have taken wrong decisions and they're suffering for the rest of their lives. So it all happened because they don't have proper guidance. So they took some courses which they don't like out of force, or they may follow some of the followers or their family members. But before we take a career decision, we need to do a lot of research and we need a guidance from the elders. And definitely students, it's the right platform where you get all the guidance from the experienced people like SNSR, like so many people. And we give you a lot of platforms to take a better decision. Then parents are also very important because they too have to understand what are the career options available for the student, because nowadays the parents are under a lot of pressure. So they find that, or they feel that since my son is not good in maths, will he able to do well in MPC? Some students feel that, parents feel that my son is not good in maths. Can I join him by PC? So a lot of questions are there in the parents' mind. So if the parents are also part of this wonderful platform, and if they explore more about the careers, definitely they also will be in a better position to understand what are the available options for their kids. Then very, very important, teachers. Why? Because most of the students at intermediate level, they depend on teachers' advice. So whatever question they have, the first person they ask the teachers. So if a teacher has no answer for them, definitely you cannot guide them. So I request all the teachers who are watching this webinar, please make sure that you are a part of this wonderful platform, and where you can do a lot of research about various careers, and definitely you can guide your students in a better position, and you can update yourself. So students and parents and teachers, this platform is yours. Please make sure that you're a part of it. And so we have developed the following ed tools already. Just now we have seen the video. So we have developed these ed blocks where you can see the content related to various options, and we have Edforum where you can pose the questions there, and even we have ed alerts, everything about exams, and then we have another important one is ed bytes, a very important, where you find article related to career. Right. So you just listened to her already. Now we want to just quickly show you what are the ed statistics, so far what we achieved in these 6 months. Yeah, I'm very happy to announce we have reached more than 1,325 registered users. Thank you, SN sir. A lot of people have witnessed Edforum today just because of you. We started this platform in the month of September. We start on Teachers Day. In the last 6 months, more than 38,000 people have visited our website, and they've all experienced. And on average, every week we are getting 2,000 students consistently to our site. And I'm very happy to announce. And yesterday, even some of the SN sir also said the website may contain 250 articles. Even some of the students are thinking. Now, as of today, we are having 1,15,000 articles related to education. Every week we are updating. Every week we are adding nearly 3,000 to 4,000 articles related to education. So, dear students, remember we have 1,15,000 articles related to career. Then we have a YouTube channel. So far, we conducted 16 webinars in the last 6 months, and we have 490 plus subscribers in our YouTube channel. It was growing very fast. Maybe now it has crossed more than that. And we got already 15,000 views for the videos. This is so far what we achieved. And these are the upcoming webinars. On 27th, you have a very good webinar again for all the JEE Mains people, and how to score best marks in chemistry in JEE by Subhakar sir. He is working in SN Junior College as senior faculty. He is ex-faculty from Fiji. He is an amazing teacher. Definitely, dear student, please join on 27th. And definitely, you are all going to have 20th. We are not conducting any webinar because of some reason. And 27th, again, you are going to have webinar. That is how to score best marks in chemistry for JEE. Then on 3rd of April, we have another very good webinar by Anna Jaisola. He is a life coach where he is going to talk about how to manage stress, because you're all going to write exam, the board exams, the comp exam. You will be under a lot of stress, right? And unnecessarily stress kills your efficiency. So definitely we thought it will be help the student. That's why we brought him from Hyderabad. He is in Hyderabad. He's a very experienced man, and definitely he is going to tell you how to manage your stress. And for this webinar, there is no age limit, because everybody under stress, everybody can join this webinar. So this is our, I always say to the students and everyone, don't follow the crowd. Choose a career where you'll find happiness and no regret. I always say that don't follow the follower. Just because your relative has done BTech, it's not compulsory that you have to do BTech, right? Or they are MBBS. It doesn't mean that you can go to MBBS. So identify your own plus point. Please join the website. You'll understand what are the career options available, and you can take a wonderful decision. And to design your career, please join Edforum. It's completely free. You don't need to pay any single paisa for it. And remember, as I said, if you download the app, go to Play Store and you can download the app, and definitely you can get all the push notifications. So this is all from my side. Sir, it's time. Before we got a very good crowd. So far we got 73 students. The list is keep on going. So definitely a lot of people are going to get a benefit from this. So good evening all. Once again, all the teachers, students, parents, and my dear young friends. I'll welcome you all to this wonderful webinar today's evening. I just take few minutes to introduce SN sir. He got an amazing success story in his career, and I can see he's good colleague of mine. We worked in Sri Chaitanya for a few years there, and I know his caliber, what he can do and what he can deliver to students. Let me introduce. His actual name is Padala Satyanarayana. Students fondly call him SN sir. Nobody will understand if I say Satyanarayana sir, right? They all fondly call him as SN sir, and even faculty also will say SN on the page. And he is IIT Maths faculty. You all know he has done his MS in mathematics, and he has total 18 years of teaching experience. And he started his career in Kaizen Academy. You all know that he was one of the first institutes in Vizag who gave the foundation to students in IIT JEE preparation, and one of the institutes which produced a lot of ranks in IIT JEE. So he started his career from there, and he also worked as a director for an institute called Infinity Classes for 2 years, from 2019 to 2021, before he joined Sri Chetan again as a dean. Now he's working as a dean of maths and dean, working as dean and maths faculty at Sri Chetan IIT Academy. I think he's the dean for Asilmeta zone. Now he also gave a seminars at Oak Ridge International Schools and author of foundation materials for classes 7 to 10 Sun School in Vijayanagar. He authored some of the books there, and even he produced under his guidance. Students have secured very good ranks and marks, and his best rank was All India 9th rank in IIT JEE. That's an amazing thing. I think everybody should clap for him. I request all the students put the clap symbol. That was a very, very good achievement. 9th rank in advance is not a small thing. I request everyone, please clap for SN sir. It's a very, very good achievement. We should encourage such people so that we can get a lot of good ranks again and again. I request all the students, please. And under his guidance, students scored other best ranks like 20, 36, 90, and so on and so forth. And he produced 100 percentiles in mathematics for many students in JEE Mains exam. And his, one of the students scored 419 in BITSAT under his guidance. And AU ranked 4th rank. One of the students got 4th rank. And even worked as recently worked as a guest faculty in Excellencia Colleges, Hyderabad. And one of the students, Sujan Raj, got first rank in Geetam. And he also prepared indefinite and definite integration objective material for Sri Chetan IIT Academy. So you can see a lot of things are there for SN sir to know. I'm very happy to see your biography, sir, SN sir, and you are an amazing teacher, I know. Right, it's time for you, sir, to start. I'll
Yes,
just
sir.
make you a co-host so that you can
Sure.
take the things forward. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I've given you the screen share.
One second.
Yeah, everyone, please post your questions in Edforum. Only those questions will be answered. Yes, sir, we can see your screen.
Okay, wait. One second. Yeah, good evening, all. Sir, is now, yeah,
Yes, sir. Please,
yeah.
I request, sir, I'll just one request.
Hmm.
I request all the students, please mute yourself so that they can deliver the goods very well. Thank you so much. Yes, sir,
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead.
Thank you. Thank you for your valuable information. Yeah. One second, sir. One second. So, yes. So it's now visible, everyone?
Yes, sir. Now it is visible.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to this Edforum webinar. Good evening to the students, the teachers, and the parents. Actually, yesterday I had a discussion with our the co-founder, Mr. Venkatesh Panyam at Edforum. I was really shocked. It means when he was explained about the Edforum and what are the things they kept in the Edforum in this portal or blog, whatever it was the exact and correct information to the students, whatever the students requires. For example, from every stage of the student, from every stage, beginning from that 7th, 8th, 9th, or up to the engineering stream, whatever the particular thing he wants to know, if any student wants to learn about that particular thing, if they will go to the Edforum website and they will type that whatever they want, we will get number of blogs in that, number of notifications in that, number of articles are there in that. The same thing I was discussed with another portal, but few things are coming, few articles are coming. But when I search simple thing, one word, mathematics, so many articles are there in mathematics. That means such a wonderful the platform for the students. This is the Edforum to utilize and use this in your career. That's really appreciate and a great applaud to that the founder and co-founder of this Edforum.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Andy. Now it's my privilege to be a part of this today's evening to teach the calculus for you. Yes, students, here the calculus, of course, everyone knows that. The student beginning from 8th class or 9th class who are taking the foundation up to the intermediate, up to the engineering, everywhere you go, the word calculus comes with you. Everywhere you go, the word calculus comes with you. Some people think that, see, if I go in the intermediate, if I choose that subject MPC, stream MPC, in the mathematics, oh, I'm having the calculus. For example, if the diversion in some other after intermediate, if they took apart from the engineering, something, if you go some other branch, some other stream, even though if you take the other stream or engineering or whatever it is, this calculus plays a vital role in any part of that life, any part. If you go for engineering without knowing the term differentiation, without knowing the word integration, we cannot handle the 4 years the BTech or even 2 years MTech or anyone. Not only in the mathematics background, if you go for any kind of the stream, the people think that if you go for choosing the computer science, for example, in the BTech first year, we have that everyone is common. If you go for the second year, third year, fourth year, entering into core subjects. Even then, if you enter in the core subjects of computer science, this calculus plays a very important role. If nowadays everyone knows that the artificial intelligence, the data science, everywhere in this, the calculus also important, sir. Now, the main agenda, the main intention of this today's webinar is how to score the very good marks in JEE from the topic calculus. That is the main theme of that this one. How to master the calculus with Satyanarayana. See, already told, the calculus is a study of how things are changing. That means the continuous change. Simply, I can say that the calculus is a branch of mathematics which gives the numbers, which talks about the lines, how the things are changing. I will explain each and everything. In this calculus, especially when it comes to our point of view, especially for IIT JEE, intermediate students beginning for IP board examinations to IIT JEE advanced. I repeat, sir, students and children. From IP board examination, whether it is CBSE or state board, whatever it is, from up to JEE advanced, JEE mains, JEE advanced, BITSAT, everywhere you go, minimum 33% of the questions will come from this calculus, altogether differential and integral. That much important topic in the intermediate and IIT JEE. Again, it has been classified into two types. The one is the differential. It is there on the screen. I will come back to the screen with a white screen within few minutes. And the integral. The first one, the differential calculus. I hope you all know about this. You'll already learn in the 11th class, first year. The rate of change of quantity helps to find out the rate of change. And the integral calculus, the quantity when the rate of change is already known. Let me give a small example. In both the cases, rate is there. R-A-T-E, rate. My dear students, the rate means it's not the price. It's not the price. The word rate, already you got it in the physics. The word rate helps a lot, which plays a very important role in the calculus, not only in mathematics, and also in physics. Without knowing the term rate, we cannot go for the kinematics. Without knowing the term rate, we cannot go for the total mechanics. Everywhere it will come. What is the meaning of the rate? Before going to start the integration, let me have a small clarity about the rate. For example, myself is there, being a 40 years aged man, I can walk 3 kilometers. 3 kilometers. And my friend is there. He can able to walk only 1.5 kilometers. See, every day morning, myself and my friend will go for a walk, morning walk. But I will go 3 kilometers walk. My friend will go only 1.5 kilometers a walk. Can anyone say who is the best walker, myself or my friend? That means the data is insufficient. We cannot say the answer. We cannot say that Mr. A person is the fastest walker or Mr. B person is the slowest walker. No, not at all. Why? Because I did not given the complete information. Because I myself can run 3 kilometers. I did not mention with respect to the time. That is called as rate. With respect to the time. If I go for 3 kilometers in 10 minutes or 15 minutes, say for example, the other person 1.5 kilometers in 3 minutes, then obviously the second person is the best out of the two. That means that is the meaning of the rate. That word rate helps a very important in both the differential and integral. And in this now today's topic, I want you to master in this integral calculus, especially for JEE aspirants. There are some questions are there. Inherent questions are there in integration. If you remember, if you get that logic in that, especially in indefinite and definite integration, so that we can do any kind of question in IIT JEE mains examination as well as in IIT JEE advanced examination. I hope you got it. What is that? Today I'm going to give the tips of that, the both integral calculus and differential calculus. Let us start with the integral calculus. Students here, everyone knows that. Integration. Yeah, I'll show you. Integration. See, total integration will turn in the four the parts. We have four. The methods of integration are there. The one is the integration by the substitution. Am I right, children? Integration by substitution. The second one is the integration by parts. Integration by parts. The first one is the substitution. The second one is by parts. And the third one is integration using partial fractions. And the fourth one is a reduction. Of course, we can try partial fractions as first one, second one, by parts as third one, anything else, no problem. And out of these, the substitution part, the integration by substitution, which definitely one question will come for the IIT JEE, the mains examination. And the so many substitutions are there in the first indefinite or else in the definite. But if you go for the specific, today I'm going to discuss the specific substitution. This one, the first one, integral in the form of a sin x plus b by a plus b sin x whole square dx. Whole square dx. This is the first one, sir. Integral a sin x plus b by a plus b sin x whole square. See, in our classes, in our textbooks, from beginning from IP to simple substitutions are there, trigonometric substitutions are there, of course, substitution of rational functions are there, so many are there. But out of all these, one should know everyone all this. Out of all this, if you go for this one, what we call especially integral, the integral, for example, 2 plus the 3 sin x by 3 plus 2 sin x whole square dx is there. We have in general 1 by a plus b cos x. We have in general 1 by a plus b sin x and 1 by a cos x plus b sin x plus b. The general integrals of the form. Then we go for substituting tan x by 2 is equal to t, and then differentiate. We can express cos x in terms of tan x by 2, sin x in terms of tan x by 2. But when it comes to this pattern, the students will what happen now? They don't get the idea immediately. They won't get the idea immediately. What to give the substitution? Some people think that to rationalize. Some people think that something else. Some people think that 3 plus 2 sin x is equal to t. Nothing like that they will understand. But who are the students knows about the logic? This is the logic, sir. Today only I'm telling about the logic and memory based. Whoever the student immediately get an idea. I will show you here. Immediately get an idea.
3 sin x by 3 plus 2 sin x is equals to t.
Absolutely good, boy. That means what here? When sin x is there, when sin x, the question in terms of sin x is there, immediately divide numerator. See, I'll show you. Divide both numerator and denominator by cos square x. Divide both numerator and denominator by cos square x. I mean to say, multiply with secant square x in the numerator and denominator. Both are same. One step will get the answer. One step. After dividing numerator and denominator by cos square x, the whole term, here for example, by into secant square x, here into secant square x under square. If you keep this as t, definitely the whole becomes dt. That means in one step we'll get the answer. Lot of time will save in the JEE mains. If you catch this logic. My dear students here, the people think that JEE mains examination is so difficult. Of course, generally people think that IIT examination is very difficult. I too agree with that. But instead of saying, now you are in 12th class, but who are studying in 10th class, if some students are there in the webinar studying 10th class and who are the parents are there whose children studying 10th class, my sincere request, who are aiming for IIT JEE, they want a very good seat in IIT JEE, IIT or some NIT or some BIT or some very good GIF, government funded technical institutes are there. Don't educate the children that IIT is very, very difficult. Please educate the children that IIT JEE is a different exam. Instead of saying the difficult exam, teachers and your relatives, whatever it is there, instead of saying IIT JEE is a difficult exam, you please say that IIT JEE is a difference exam. The student one who catches that difference, definitely he will be there in that those 12,000, the top 12,000 out of the 2.5 lakh. Today, my intention from this topic, everyone wants to catch that difference. There is no need of wasting the time in that examination hall. If you know these particular logics, if you know these standard substitutions for beautiful, some different questions in definite and indefinite, definitely will get 3 questions from these. so that 3 into 4, 12 marks will be there in our pocket. Whoever looking at this, who attended this webinar, I really telling that, no doubt at all, minimum 2 out of 3 questions you can able to answer 3 or minimum 2 in the IIT JEE examination, no doubt at all. The same question is there. For example, instead of sin x here, instead of sin x, it is cos x is there. Again, I'm telling children, my dear students, if it is cos x is there, numerator divide numerator and denominator by sin x is there, cos square x. If cos x is there, reverse sin square x. Simple. Sin square x. Automatically, what happened now? Automatically, that again after that a cosecant x plus b cot x is equal to t. That means what happened? You understand? If it is sin x is there, if we divide with cos square x, numerator and denominator, if you keep denominator as t, the sum becomes the numerator becomes dt. The sum will be over. If the question is terms of cos x, divide with what, sir? Divide with, sir, is the voice audible, sir? Students?
Yes, sir. You are absolutely fine.
Yeah. Students, if any doubts, you can raise the point at all. Whenever I'm asking the question, it is highly appreciable to say that say yes, sir, or okay, sir. If chance are there. If it is sin x, divided cos square x. If it is cos x, for example, question, divide with sin square x. The one beautiful step will get that logic, will get the answer, and the 4 marks will get it. The same question also asked in different integration, keeping some limits, either it is a, some b, or some 0, or something else. Some limits will be given. Such a these already question given so many times in IIT JEE, but students generally forgot to do this. If you go for the next point, the next one more point, yeah, this is the one. So many times the questions asked in this. If you see the previous JEE means paper, online papers, definitely out of 8 or 7, 12, 10 slots, within, I hope that 2 or 3 slots, this type of question will come. What is this one? Integral of the form, the function contains sin 2x and sin x plus cos x. Sin x minus cos x is equal to t. Again, the function contains sin, F stands for function, sin 2x, and one more term is there, sin x minus cos x is there. If it is sin x plus cos x, my dear students, the substitution, the suitable substitution, the apt substitution is the sin x minus cos x is equal to t. And reverse also, the sin x minus cos x is there, and sin x plus cos x is equal to t. Let us go with one problem. Integral sin x plus cos x divided by 9 plus 16 sin 2x dx is there. Yes. Now, if you go for the substitutions, we have so many substitutions are there. With all those substitutions, we cannot evaluate this question. Why I'm discussing this kind of problems? Without knowing that particular substitutions, we cannot move one step forward. Such type of questions I am discussing in this webinar. And that too, such kind of questions are also important for any kind of examination, not only for JEE Mains. For such this question, if you keep that sin x, minus cos x is equal to t, the problem is over. And some students may think that in the question sin x minus cos x is not there, then why the sir kept the sin x minus cos x as t? Generally, in the question, some part will be there, we'll make it as t. But
Even
it
I
is
thought
not there.
the same, sir.
Hello, sir?
Even I thought the same.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Generally, for example, like this is there. For example, 1 by x power 9. And here, for example, 9x power 8 is there. If it dx. Now, in this question, what happened? Everyone knows that if you keep x power 9 as t or 1 by x, 1 plus x power 9 as t, we'll get the numerator as dt. But in this question, there is no sin x minus cos x. But we have to do it. That is the point here. Why should we? I will tell you. Now differentiate with respect to x. What is derivative of sin x? What is the derivative of cos x? Minus sin x. So that what happened? Cos x plus sin x whole dx is equal to dt. That means change of variable. I hope we all know that. The method of substitution is also called as the change of variable. It means we are changing the variable x in terms of t. But here no, bad children, listen here. The sin x plus cos x dx, we got it already dt 9 plus 16 sin 2x is there. But when we are changing x in terms of t, we should not write x again here. That means here our thing is what? Our task is to convert sin 2x in terms of t. That's the logic. For this, you go just squaring on both sides. For this, you go just squaring on both sides. What will get, sir? If you're squaring on both sides, sin square x 1. Sorry, sin square x plus cos square x 1 minus 2 sin x cos x. What is 2 sin x cos x? Sin 2x is equal to t square. Therefore, sin 2x is equal to what happens, sir? 1 minus t square. We got it. That means I have converted ultimately x variable in terms of t. Therefore, this is simply dt by the 25 minus 16 t square. It is in the form of 1 by a square minus x square. General formula. Now we can easily calculate it. We can write the answer. I hope you all got it, children. See, the sin x plus cos x is there, sin 2x is there. The same question if I ask. Here, if I'll change the question, here sin x minus cos x is there. What will keep here? Anyone? Students, you can interact. No issues at all. Very free. I'm asking that if the question is sin x minus cos x is there, everything is same. Just I have replaced negative sign with positive. Here also, if it is sin x minus cos x, if we change here sin x plus cos x, the remaining process is as it is. The remaining process as it is. That is the reason why I've given those two function sin 2x, sin x plus cos x. Obviously, the negation of this sin x minus cos x is equal to t, negative middle. The function contains in terms of sin 2x and sin x minus cos x. They have to keep that the sin x plus cos x is equal to t. Just now I told the two total 4 properties. That means we divide that is 2. The 2 important properties I told, the 2 important questions I explained. Now, if I go for the next one, which is important for objective as well as IP also. The board examinations are coming soon for CBSE as well as the intermediate IP examination. This is the most important question for 7 marks. Even for CBSE also integration is there. Even the question asked in MSET. Sir, we cannot say, sir. A question can be asked in either MSET or in mains. We cannot say that this is purely depending upon the MSET question. Myself, I am saying that it is my perception, completely my perception. The question some years ago, if I asked in JEE mains, the same question already asked in MSET. That means by choosing the question, by seeing the question, we cannot decide that the question belongs to that purely MSET or purely the mains. Sometimes the lengthy questions, not sometimes. Recently, if you look at the mathematics question papers of JEE mains, it was not tough. The experts are saying that not tough. The experts are saying that the papers are lengthy. The papers, especially math papers, are lengthy. For example, if I am the paper setter, I want the students to make you trouble. Trouble in the sense, very lengthy. This is the question. A cos x plus b sin x by c cos x plus d sin x. Of course, this question is very important for IP 7 marks. Very lengthy. Numerator is equal to a into d by dx of denominator plus b into denominator. If you do the process, it will take one full page. That means minimum it takes 7 to 10 minutes to solve the question. Even though if you solve the question, maybe we'll do some mistake in any one of the steps. So that all this time went wrong. Lot of time has wasted. Instead of doing this, people think that we can go for the other questions. For that also, I prepared this bit. Students who are going for even for MSET, even for IP, even for mains, integral a cos x plus b sin x by c cos x plus d sin x. The simple answer is simple. If you understand this AC, this one like this, AC, numerator, that means coefficient of cos x, children. My dear students, coefficient of cos x, AC plus BD by c square plus d square into x. This one you have to remember. Plus, now cross multiply like this, cos and sin, AD minus BC, AD minus BC by denominator is same, sir, c square plus d square into log of denominator plus k. If you do this, we'll get in less than a minute. If you remember, not remember, I am not saying to remember. I'm just asking you to understand. I'm just asking you to understand the logic of the question so that it will be helpful for any kind of the examination. It is a 1 point here. And the next one is all comes under the substitution. So many methods are there, but due to the shortage of time, I'm just giving the gunshot questions for JEE mains in all that methods of integration. So far, I told the total 6 the problems, very gunshot problems in integration using substitution. If you go for the by parts, beautiful, sir. The beautiful point is there. If you go for the by parts, we know that integration by parts. What is the main intention of integration by parts? The main intention of this integration by parts is to find the integration of product of the two functions f of x into g of x dx. Yes, we know algebraic properties. Integral f of x plus g of x whole dx. We can write integral f of x dx plus integral g of x dx. Similarly, minus algebraic sum. But we cannot write this as when the product of two functions is given. Of course, we know that derivative of uv, u into v dash with respect to x I'm writing plus u dash into v. Yes or no? Similarly, since doesn't exist directly in differentiation, obviously the integration we do this process is called as the by parts. And for that IP or something else, we know that all the formulae, by parts formula is there, and the condition for by parts formula is there. Where to choose the first function? We know the condition isolate, and some properties also there, and important properties are there. We can go for this one, but especially for JEE mains, I will give you some conditions here. I will give you some question here. I'll show you one question. It's a fantastic question. Yeah, I will write the question here. I will write the question. Yes, children. Integral e power x sin x plus cos x into x power 4 cos cube x minus x sin x plus cos x divided by, x square cos square x. The whole dx is there. Yes, children. This is one of the most important question in by parts for advanced as well as JEE. See, my dear students, in the integration by parts, we know the formula of by parts, integral f of x into g of x dx. And we know the condition to be chosen for the first function, that will go for the isolate, I inverse trigonometric functions, logarithmics, algebraic, trigonometric, and exponential. And we have some properties are there, e power x into f of x plus f dash of x dx. I'll write, children, integral e power x into f of x plus f dash of x dx. This is the most important property, that is e power x into f of x plus c. This is one of the finest property in that integration by parts. The same question is given. Then how to do? Yes, sir. Yes, children. We can do this. using the by parts. But again and again, it takes a lot of time to solve. We have to split into two integrals separate. And out of the two integrals, we have to go for apply by parts for one of the integral. That means little bit lengthy. I hope not little bit, lengthy only. Lengthy and of course difficult also. For these, I have some properties there. Fantastic properties there. This is the one. E power. This everyone knows this. Every student, I think, every student knows this. But here, this property, some students may know, some students may not know. For that, I am telling children, integral e power f of x. Integral e power f of x. X into f dash of x plus f double dash of x by f dash of x whole square. Yeah, the extension of this. Children, easy to remember. Easy to remember. E power f of x. This problem I can do in several methods. What several methods? Yeah, okay. E power, first let me write e power x sin x plus cos x. Students, divide these two. First step, x power 4 by x means what? I can get x square cos x, it seems. Yes, x square cos x. And the second part is what? Minus x sin x plus cos x, keep it in the brackets, divided by x cos x whole square. Right, children? Just I'm writing integral and dx here. Don't be confused. Afterwards, I'll split it. This integral, one integral, let it be some I1. And again, this first one into this one, it will be some I2. And again, applying by parts for the second integral. By parts, again, big formula is there. Applying by parts second integral, and it takes 3 or 4 steps so that the first integral cancel and some resultant term will be left. That will be the final answer. And it will take around 5 to 6 minutes to solve. But it is easy to remember. If this is the formula here, e power f of x into x into f dash of x plus f double dash of x by f dash of x whole square. The resultant answer is e power f of x into x minus 1 by f dash of x is the answer. If you observe, what I wrote is 100% correct. F of x, this is f of x, no doubt. Understand, sir? X. This is x is there. X square cos x is there, na? I can write x square as x into x cos x. E power f of x. This is f of x. X. F dash of x. Children, if this is f of x, if f of x is x sin x plus cos x, f dash of x is automatically x cos x. That means what happened? This is f dash of x. If this is f dash of x, f double dash of x is what? This is the part. This is the part f double dash of x. Hence, the question in the form of directly e power f of x into x into f dash of x plus f double dash of x. See, e power f of x, x into f dash of x plus this is f double dash of x by total thing is what? F of x whole square, f dash of x whole square. Hence, we can write the answer e power f of x into x minus 1 by f dash of x. If you remember this formula, if you remember this logic, we'll get the answer in one step, so that so much of time will be available. With using the time we can spend on remaining subjects or the remaining questions. I hope you are following. The next one. This is the one important property in that. And now we'll go for the definite integrals. Definite integrals, the very important topic. So many properties are there. We have basically the 4 important properties are there. Every student knows that. Integral 0 to a f of x, integral a to b f of x, integral minus a to a f of x, integral 0 to 2a f of x. Based on the questions if you given in IIT or anywhere, you people can do it. You people can do it. Now some question is there on the board. Integral 0 to pi sin ax cos bx dx. Yes, children, my dear students, The question is like this. Integral 0 to pi.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
PowerPoint, when we cannot see a PowerPoint
Oh,
because you are sharing the screen, right?
wait a second.
So better if you
Now-
write
now,
the
sir.
question on the.
Now,
Now you
sir.
can see.
Yeah,
Now we can
yeah.
see. Yeah,
Right.
you need to switch on both.
Yeah, this is a beautiful question, children, students. See, whenever if you go that, people already doing the lot of problems in the definite integration based on the general properties, based on that periodic properties, based on that step functions, based on that limit of a sum, based on reduction formula. But some particular questions are there. I already mentioned before. See, if the question is given, previously I also given this question in my questions, my section. Astonishingly, even topper students also, some students facing difficulty to solve such kind of questions. If you given very tough problem, very logical problem, the students are able to do sometimes. But the same students sometimes, if you given the small problem or easy problem with some twist, they may not able to do. That is also quite important for IIT JEE. The paper is easy. If the paper is tough, if the paper is lengthy, the student, we ourselves, the community, that like our Venkatesh Panyam sir and the team, we make the students to face any kind of the examinations, to face any kind of the question papers. The paper is easy. Of course, percentile will get more, but more number of students will be there. But some students will above merit level, above average level. If the paper is easy, sometimes they will not do well. Same question, for example, integral 0 to pi sine ax cos bx is there. For that, we need to do transformations. For example, sine 2x is there, cos 3x is there. 0 to pi, a is 2 here, b is 3 here. Or a is 3 here, b is 2 here. Whatever it is, I will write on the board. Integral 0 to pi. In the place of a, I will write 3. In the place of b, I will write 2. Sine 3x cos 2x. Yes. Sine 3x. Integral 0 to pi sine 3x and cos 2x. The x is there.
Sir, again you need to change the screen.
Yes, sir. Oh, sorry, sir. Again and again I have to change, now.
Yeah.
Again and again I have to change. Sorry. Integral 0 to, now okay, it seems, sir.
Yes, sir. Now we can see.
The integral 0 to pi sine 3x cos 2x is there. It's easy, quite easy. The people see that quite easy. But little lengthy. I'm talking about that, not the toughness. I'm talking about that, not the toughness. I'm talking about that lengthy. This question I'm talking about the lengthy, and some question, before question also. But why I'm giving this kind of shortcuts for lengthy questions? Even the question is easy, people are doing some lengthy questions, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. Generally, students will make mistake in either any one of the steps. Other what happened? Maybe we'll get the answer, wrong answer, but the wrong answer will be definitely in the options. That wrong answer will be in the one of the 4 options. That people feel that okay, I got the answer, and also it will there in the options. Okay, whatever I done, it is correct. No. To avoid such kind of confusions, to avoid such kind of things, I am giving these shortcuts to you. Instead of doing multiplying and dividing with 2, 1 by 2, 2 sine a cos b, sine a plus b plus cos a minus b, etc., etc. Simple, children. Simple, very simple formula. That is, if you remember, a and b, a minus b is even, no need to do, the answer is 0. No need to do, the answer is 0. Directly keep the answer. A minus b is odd, then the answer will be 2a by a square minus b square. I hope this property will place, I think will give you the best one. 0, a minus b is even. If a minus b is odd, 2a by a square minus b square, children. Similarly, we have some conditions like this. I want you to remember. This is the one. Sir, audible, visible now, sir?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the one of the finest, again, property, children. Integral a to b dx by, the function is under root of x minus a into b minus x. We have again the substitution. X is equal to a cos square theta plus b sin square theta. X is equal to a cos square theta plus b sin square theta. Again, the people will start doing the problem on the paper. X equal to a cos square theta b sin square theta. Dx is equal to differentiate. Substituting x the value. Again solving. Of course, ultimately we'll get the answer. But in my perspective, what my ideology is to deliver, you people, you have to remember all these questions, all these what we call shortcuts or gunshots. The question will come like these. Definitely will write the answer is 5, irrespective of a and b, whatever it is. But the term should be x minus a and b minus x. Do not confuse that x minus a and x minus b. It is not x minus b, children, students. It should be b minus x. Under a to b, integral a to b, dx by is there. The answer is quite absolutely keep the answer is 5. If it is like this, not 1 by direct function, root f of x. Hence the answer is 5 by 8 into b minus a whole square. 5 by 8 into b minus a whole square. This question, this also question asked in previous JEE mains. For that, the average time spent on this question will be 3 minutes, average time. 3 to 4 minutes sometimes, some people 5, but I am taking only average. If you remember this logic, without 1 by is there, answer is 5. Without 1 by, only simple root is there. The answer is 5 by 8 into b minus a whole square. If you make all these points, we make into one neat notes. Daily, if you refer these notes for a 5 to 10 minutes, thoroughly will keep in the mind, sir. Thoroughly. And my sincere request to all the students, it is not only for the objective and not only intentionally for JEE mains. It is quite important for any kind of examinations. Who are second year students able to going for writing that so many deemed universities are there. JEE mains will write, JEE advanced will write, MSET will write, BITS will write, Geetam, SRM, WIT. Not all. I'm saying these institutes, Amrita, whatever it is. For all the examinations, these kind of shortcuts are very much important, especially for MSET. Because MSET in JEE mains, as you know that 25 questions are there and 1 hour time is there. For MSET, 80 questions are there. Total 160 questions are there and 180 minutes are there. 3 hours. For such examinations, this kind of logics, these kind of tricks, one should remember. That is not that much difficult. And this is also the next part. The integral, the dx by a square cos square x plus b square sin square x. Yes. Generally, what people will do, the integration of trigonometric functions, multiplying and dividing with secant square x, and then put tan x is equal to t, will get the function you can solve easily. After that, once we get the integral value, substituting 0 to pi by 2, we get the answer. Again, instead of doing such things, the answer directly we can keep it as 2ab, pi by 2ab. Simple, children. Now, I will show you the one question. Integral 0 to pi by 2. Yes. Anyone? Now I'm giving time to, I'm giving time to children. Tell the answer. Integral 0 to pi by 2. Dx by, wait. 25 cos square x. Very good one. 25 cos square x plus 9 sin square x. What is the answer? 25 cos square x plus 9 sin square x. What is the answer?
Pi by 30, sir.
Exactly. The answer is pi by 2ab. I told the trick. What is a here? 5 a square cos square x. What is b here? 3. That means 2 into 5 into 3. Somebody said the answer pi by 30. I appreciate that girl. The answer is exactly correct. Without knowing these also we can do it. Without knowing these also we can do it. Multiplying and dividing with some function, and then, for example, if you multiply with what happened, secant square x, what becomes here? Secant square x. Multiply and dividing with by 25 plus 9 secant square x, that sin square x means tan square x. If we keep tan x is equal to t, this is dt. Again, changing the limit, substituting it, we get the function, we'll get the answer. Instead of doing all those things, we can write pi by 2ab is the direct answer. I hope you understand. Now, yeah, I'll go for one more question. Integral. Students, 0 to infinity dx by x plus root of x square minus 1 whole cube. Yeah. Yes. Let us go for the small trick here. Integral 0 to infinity dx by x plus root over x square minus 1 whole cube. How much time it will take to do this question in JEE mains or something else? How much time it will take? Yes, it is lengthy. Yes, lengthy, my dear children. This has t first of all. X plus root of x square minus 1 is. The screen is visible, sir?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, you are.
Screen is visible, na?
Yes, sir.
Students,
Yes, sir.
you people have to say, not always sorry saying the answer. You can open your mouth. You can deliver your speech. You can ask your questions. If any doubts, you can ask. Now, about this one, I've given the question simple. Integral 0 to infinity dx by x plus root over x square minus 1 whole cube. See, if you see any grand test, the people who are coming here studying in different colleges, damn sure I'm saying that if we write the grand test questions, definitely any one of two questions of these what we have discussed will come into the grand test. Will come no doubt into the grand test. If you see the previous China papers, if you see the previous questions of like Fitzy, resonance, Akash, Allen, Ascent, whatever it is, this out of all they will keep some grand tests, na? Out of like 10 grand tests, 12 grand tests, 15 grand tests, whatever the questions are told, definitely the questions will be there in those grand tests. No doubt at all. No personification at all. Wholeheartedly, I'm saying that. Also, you can verify it. But looking at this question, integral 0 to infinity dx by x plus root over x square minus 1 whole cube. I told that everyone knows this. Here, whoever attending the webinar, mostly the students already knows this. But knowing is different. But I'm telling that the students able to do the answer less than a minute. Less than a minute. Very shortcut. So that who are questions not having the shortcuts like in permutations, combinations, like in probability, like in binomial theorem, so that we can spare more time on those questions such that we will do more number of questions so that we'll get the good marks in JEE. That is my intention, students. Now, when it comes to this question, dx by root over x square minus 1 whole cube, the logic is this one I wrote here. That means, again, differentiate it. If this is t, rationalizing it, we'll get 1 by t. So much lengthy process will come. So much lengthy process will come. But finally, we'll get the answer. For that, I am having the trick. For that, I'm having the trick. Here, 3 is there. Instead of 3, I will write as n. I will write as n. Can anyone tell the answer for this question, children? Can anyone answer for this question? If student, anyone, if it is n instead of 3, n, 5, 10, whatever it is, if anyone knows the answer, definitely for those students, I will send the beautiful permutations, combinations notes freely.
Wow.
The students who secured All India below 100 rank notes, freely I will send the answer. Freely I will send to WhatsApp or mail. I'm giving, the time is 17:59. I'll give you 1 minute time. My dear students, my question is, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
N by n square minus.
Who is that? May I know your name? Please, no
Yeah,
issue,
please
sir.
unmute yourself.
Sir, for what, sir?
Yeah, I'm asking unmute him, sir.
I didn't get you, sir. I didn't get you.
Yeah, somebody said the answer, right? Please unmute
Yeah.
yourself and talk. Who are you?
Ah, yes. The student who said the answer, please unmute and tell me your name. And by tomorrow or by Monday, sorry, by day after tomorrow, I will send you that permutations, combinations, notes for you. Not only for that boy, everyone. I really appreciate that boy. Yes, I appreciate that boy. On behalf of Edforum and all my 82 participants, the answer is n by n square minus 1 is absolutely a correct answer. Absolutely correct answer. If the question is 3, the answer is 3 by 8. Yes, Amma. If the question is if n is 4 given, the answer is what? 4 by 15, etc. etc. I hope you understand how logic it is. Otherwise, it would have taken more time. It would have taken more than 3 minutes. In those 3 minutes also, you may spend some wrong in any one of that line. Yeah, not more clauses are there, not more conditions are there, very few conditions. 10 to 12 conditions are there. If you remember those 10 to 12 different conditions in these, people, of course, basically, you should be thorough with the basic properties. After then only this. If you're not preparing for those properties, concentrating on this, no use. Step by step, no use. Both simultaneously, but little bit more focus on this. What I explained, what I given tricks and tips and tricks for this, so that it will be more helpful for coming April slot and main slot. My dear students, we have ample time is we have 30 days, approximately 1 month time is there for JEE mains. If you plan a revision plan, if you plan very good revision plan for the coming, so that you can easily get the very good percentile in JEE mains. Especially in mathematics, I'm just deviating, let it be only 1 minute. Especially in mathematics, the students who are attending the webinar here easily can score 60 marks. I'm not talking about 100 out of 100 or 90. I'm just giving the edge mark, 60. How, sir? Let me explain. See, in mathematics, we'll give 30 questions, 20 MCQs, the 10 integers, and selecting 5 out of 10 integers. I hope you know that now the integer pattern have been changed. Round off to nearest integer. Let me again explain at that point also. Before that, we should give 25 questions. Sir, if you write minimum 20 questions, 80 marks. Minimum 15 questions, 60 marks. But there is a lot of scope is there. Lot of scope is there to get 60 marks. That means to write 15 questions. How, sir? Let us go for that. In mathematics, we have that extra topics are there. Sets relations are there. Statistics is there. In trigonometry, extra topic heights and distances is there. Mathematical reasoning is there. From these four topics, we'll get 3 to 4 questions. And I'm sure you can able to do that. That means already 16 to 20 marks are there in your pocket, children. No need to hurry, no need to worry at all. You can relax and write the exam. Once if you prepare thoroughly, relax means I'm not saying relax for these 30 days and write the exam. Read thoroughly, read, work smartly, not hardly, work smartly for the plan, for the exam. If you go for the exam, let that work. What is smart work here? This is smart work. This is what we are doing now, it is smart work. For example, same question is there. If you keep this as t, differentiate with respect to x, lot of steps will be there. Again, rationalize, we'll get 1 by t, and getting ds is more time. All these are what we call hard work. Hard work we are spending on this question. I'm giving example. But if you do smart work, it is n is there. That day essence are told that. Of course, in some textbooks also there. 0 to n is there. What's are told that n by n square minus 1. This is a smart work. If you apply this kind of smartness in the examination hall, then the output will be smart. It's smarter than this. then the result will be smarter than this, what we are doing today, what we are doing daily. Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. You are super going.
Yes. That is required for each and every student. Before closing also, I am telling that. Not only maths, the same applicable physics also there. If you go for the extra topics, 20 marks will be there. Are children, you learn, you are given lot of examinations beginning from the first day of the first intermediate. Now, end of that means second year, you have given lot of examinations. Can't you get 40 marks out of 80? I have the confidence. You people have or don't have, I don't mind, but definitely have the confidence on all the people, not only who are attending the webinar. I hope that they can get minimum 50%. That means 40 marks out of 80. Are studying calculus for the 2 years, studying algebra for the 2 years, studying geometry for the 2 years, studying trigonometry for the 2 years, studying vectors and theory for the 2 years. 2 years in the sense including revision program. I'm saying children, revision program. If you concentrate, easily will get 40 marks. Trigonometry question, one question will get easily. Binomial theorem, easily. Some students may feel difficulty in permutations, combinations. Okay, let us go for another topic. Geometry, easily. 40 questions, 40 marks, sorry. 40 plus 20, 60 marks. Same applicable, 60 into 3, 180. We can, the seat result in the pocket. You can fix result. Reservation of NIT is there. Now, once if you get that peace of mind, Arey Baba, I got the seat in NIT. I have the good percentile. I got 99 percentile, 99 point something percentile. Anyway, I'll get the seat in NIT. Then you will get the more confidence. Then your mindset will change. Now you can concentrate. Ample time is there. July 3rd, or May, June. 2 months, ample time, sir. These 2 months, you can do miracles on doing more than one option type questions, comprehension based questions, whatever it is suitable for JEE Advanced. And before going to JEE Advanced, as every student, the lecturers and everyone tell that, read the instructions carefully. Now see, I'll ask the one question. Finally, I'll go for the problem. Now, nearest to round off to nearest integer given. If, for example, if I do the question, if I get the answer, 9.5 is there. 9.51 is there. What is the answer?
10.
Oh, very nice. 9.50 is there. What is the answer, madam?
10.
Madam, 9.51 given, 9.5 given. Please check it this one. After point greater than or equal to 50, after decimal greater than or equal to 5, the next digit will come. Less than or equal to 5, this one will come. Okay. Anyway, this is anyway we'll teachers and respect to faculty and respect to team will explain about this. Okay, we'll go for the next question. Now, children, this is a frequently asked question. 0 to 100 step of tan inverse x dx. One of the most important questions for IIT JEE. Breaking points. The breaking points. I will give you the question. I will give you. See, yeah. Step function is there. Tan inverse x. This is the pi by 2. I hope so. This is the minus pi by 2. Yes, children. Yes, students. Come on. Sometimes you need to answer whether it is wrong or right. Here, telling the answer is important. Telling
100
right
minus tan 1.
Very good, boy. Absolutely good. Appreciation. The same question the boy said, 100 minus tan 1. The same question given, 0 to 10. What is step of tan inverse x dx? I just changed the limit. That's all, my dear students. I changed the limits. The boy told the answer is 100 minus tan 1 since the same question is there in the material. My dear respected students, what the answer comment? 10 minus tan 1. That is it. But if you see the previous questions, see previous papers of JEE mains, in any one of the slot, this question will come, sir. Will come. You may say that, how can you say that, sir? Experience says that. Experience says that. Say 0 to pi by 2. And one more thing, step functions is there. The breaking points are there. The breaking point. For example, my dear students, 0 to 1 step x or 0 to 2 step x. What are the breaking points here? 0 to 1, 1 to 2. Correct na? Yes or no? In this limit, function whatever it is there, f of x is there. If it is log x, the limits will be in the form. Sir, in step functions, for example, 2 e power minus x is there, under 0 to infinity is there. Now I'm not talking about the quotient. I'm talking about the intervals. Exponential functions are there. Limits will be in the form logarithm, reciprocal. X square will be there. The limits will be in term root x is there in the step function. What is there? Squares will be there. Yeah. Let me explain. Some people are not telling na. Yes. See, this is pi by 2. This is minus pi by 2. This is pi by 2, and this is minus pi by 2. Draw the graph of tan inverse x. This is the graph of tan inverse x. And this is 0. Now 0 to 100 pi, I told my dear student, step of tan inverse x. Step of tan inverse x. Now 0 to, see, you should get the step function, greatest integer function. You should get an integer. To keep x as tan 1. X is equal to 0. Tan inverse 0 is 0. That means first answer is 0. Next, to get 1, put x equal to tan 1. Tan inverse of tan 1 is 1. Yes, that means the first limit is tan 1. If it is tan 1 here, this is a 1 here. Correct na? That means the graph will be like this. This is the tan 1. This is the tan 1. This is 1. Following, children? Now the logic of the question is, see, between 0 to tan 1, this is the tan 1, sir. Between 0 to tan 1, what is the function giving, sir? 0 to 1. Yes or no? Yes or no, sir? Yes. That means 0 to tan 1, the answer is given 0. Because 0 to 1 step value is 0. Plus, people think that tan 1 to tan 2, tan 2 to tan 3. No, sir. Since tan 1, tan 2, tan 3, any limit, this function should lie between more than 1, less than pi by 2. More than 1, less than pi by 2. That means what? It is more than 1, less than pi by 2 means also less than 2. It lies between 1 comma open 2. 1 comma open 2 is always the value, step function value is what, sir? 1 dx. Here tan 1 to 100 pi. The answer is 100 pi minus tan 1. If it is pi given, whatever it is, my dear students, so that the simple logic is now 0 to 10, step of tan inverse x dx. The answer is 10 minus tan 1. Simple, upper limit minus tan 1. That's all. 0 to 100 pi, step of tan inverse x dx. Very important question. There is no need to do. Answer is 100 pi minus tan 1. This is also the one of the very important question in different integration for JEE Mains and Advanced. I hope you are all following. Sir, time is there? Still time is there? Sir?
Yes,
No
sir.
problem?
You can go ahead.
Yes, yes. And one more, children. This is purely advanced question. Purely advanced question. Yeah. See, this is a question I framed. This is a question I framed. And I can say that this kind of questions generally, I'm not particular, I'm saying that. Generally, this kind of question will not come for JEE Mains, but advanced. Let f of x be a, oh, sorry, screenshot is not done now. Wait a minute. Let f of x be a, yes, children. Let f of x be a one-to-one continuous function. One-to-one means one-one function. One-one function such that f of 1 is equal to 4, f of 6 is equal to 2, and assuming that 1 to 6, f of x is equal to 15. Calculate the inverse function. My dear students, if the time permits, if our co-founder, Mr. Venkatesh Panyam, if you give another chance some other day, I will discuss the definite integration of inverse functions exclusively.
Sure,
That will
sir,
be more
definitely
important for advanced level, not JEE level.
Definitely will do, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, this kind of question, I can give the other tricks in that one. what in Harian series or Senges or some Tata McGraw, the solution will be given, you will be definitely feel that that solution is different from this solution. Not feel easier that, of course, definitely different, but you feel that different. You feel that easy in studying that, finding the inverse integrals of inverse functions. This is the question, sir. This is the question. 1-1 function. Oh, everyone knows that 1-1 function. 1-1 function we can define in so many ways. Distinct elements in set A and have different images in B, set B. I'm just deviating the topic, but it's a part of the topic, no issue. 1-1 function. Different elements in set A have different images in set B. Or f of x1 is equal to f of x2 implies x1 is equal to x2. Or if a line drawn parallel to x-axis, it should cut exactly at one point, then the function is 1-1. Or if a function is either cycling, either increasing or decreasing, then it is a 1-1. See, for only one definition, 1-1 function, I told the 4 different definitions, different meanings. The first definition, different elements in A have different images in B. That means what? Using set approach. Second one, in terms of function, f of x1 is equal to f of x2. x1 is equal to x2. That is also a 1-1 function. The third one, graphical approach. If a line drawn parallel to x-axis, it should cut exactly at one point, then it is 1-1. Or now calculus approach. Calculus, of course, the function is the originating of the calculus. Without knowing the term function, there is no mathematics, there is no calculus. Y equal to f of x, or f of x comma y. Explicit function, implicit function. Without knowing the word f of x, without knowing the term function, without knowing the term domain, without knowing the term codomain, there is no calculus. Okay, come back to the question. Now, how to do this? How to do this? For these, sir, I have an excellent one. This condition is there. Yeah. Suppose the function f is 1-1. Small trick, sir. Lisonane. Some mathematician is there as given. It is beyond the syllabus. Proof is beyond. But of course, if we can do it, but if you remember this, we can easily crack the question based on this concept, even for IIT JEE advanced also students. Suppose the function is 1-1 on 2, 1-1 to 1, and increasing. Specifically, I'm saying that increasing. Then see, the A is given, B will be given. This is a question. Using this correlation, we can directly tell the answer. See, integral A to B f of x dx. That is already given in the question. I'll show you. Integral A to B f of x dx. Sir, is the video audible, sir?
Yes, sir, I can see you.
Is the audio audible to children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Based
sir.
on this, yes, children. Thank you so much. And based on this, since B you know, f of B, the question will be given. F of B we know, f of A we know. This already given. This only we required. Second part. Now, if you bring that side, total answer will be getting in one step. If it is 1-1 function, increasing. This formula for increasing and this formula for decreasing. Anyway, sir will keep in that this one so that you can copy that. Okay, 1 minute. Again, come back to the question. Now, I have given the two formulas. 1-1 function continuous increasing, 1-1 function continuous decreasing. Now, my question is, I don't want the answer. This question belongs to first category or second category. This is 1-1 increasing, 1-1 decreasing. The question not mentioned. That is the logic here.
Decreasing.
Come again. Pardon me.
Decreasing, sir.
Very good. How can you say the function is decreasing?
So f of 6 is less than f of 1.
Absolutely. F of 6 is less than f of 1. F of x1 is less than f of x2. Simple, sir. We can draw the graph. Otherwise, what is there in this? What is there? Tell me the question. F of 1 is equal to what is given? F of 1 equal to what, sir? Given?
4, sir.
4. F of 2 is what given, sir?
6.
Yes, children. Very nice. Sir, this is 1 and this is 2. And F of 1 is what, sir?
Sir,
4.
F of 6 is 2, sir.
F of 6 is 2. Very good, boy. Yeah. F of 1, this is 1 and this is 6. F of 1 is 4. That means this is 2. This is 4. Correct, Andy? Now F of 1 is 4. This is the point. F of 6 is 2. And this is the point. Either the function like this, straight line, whatever it is it decreasing or increasing, students?
Decreasing, sir.
Decreasing. Yes, decreasing. Sir, time up. Time is going up. No problem.
Yes, sir. No
Yes.
problem. You finish this.
Yeah,
problem.
this is decreasing function. Hence, we have to go for this formula. We'll get the answer directly. So, such a way, we have plenty of questions are there in this definite and indefinite. We already started 1 hour back. No problem. Finally, sir, I hope everyone enjoyed this session. Before ending this session, let us close with one damn sure question for IIT JEE.
Sir, is there any other method, sir, for previous question?
Which one, sir? It is better to do in this method. Yes, we can also do. Yes, boy. We can also do, but it takes some time.
But how,
We can
sir?
Come again.
How it, sir?
What using graphical approach? Using
Oh,
graphical approach.
Okay.
That's what I said. Beyond, little bit beyond. Using graphical approach, we can do it. Also, we can do this formula.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I will go for very good. Thank you for asking the question. X minus 2 whole power 7 by 8. X plus 3 whole power 9 by 8. Yes, children. The last question of this wonderful session. Yeah. Dx by x minus 2 7 by 8. X plus 3 whole power 9 by 8. Indefinite integration or definite integration. We can keep the limits. If you want definite, we can keep the limits. If you want indefinite, same thing. Can anyone, sir? Can anyone? What is the suitable? What is the apt? What is the perfect substitution for this?
Sir, we
Whenever-
can solve into x minus
7 by
2
8
by
is 1 minus 1 by 8. 9 by 8 is 1 plus 1 by 8. 1 minus 1 by k by n or 1 plus k by n form is there. Then we have to write that x minus 2 by x plus 3 is equal to t. Yes, children. So far, I have discussed the 10 to 12 problems, and based on that, some concept, based on the some tricks I have given. Sir, Venkatesh garu.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, students. Thank you for giving this opportunity. It's my privilege. Really, I'm saying that I've given so many webinars. In 2019, I used to go for Oak Ridge Newton School, Oak Ridge Einstein campus in Hyderabad. I've given seminars to 10th class students as well as the faculty who are going to teach for 10th class and 9th class. And this is that really I enjoyed this session. Even though some people are answering, some not answering, that is not the criteria. I don't know why, but with all the zeal, I came out of these things. I started a little slow, but with enthusiasm, after going one by one, I hope it went well. I hope it went well. It's my privilege,
Please,
sir.
stop sharing, sir. Please stop sharing.
Yes.
Really, sir, I can see a lot of students. I think for some of the students, the exams are pre-final have started.
Yes,
But
sir.
still, there's a lot of crowd. I really appreciate. Just before we go to Q&A, sir, just I'll show one important thing. to
Okay, sir.
students.
Sure, sir. Sure.
And as I said, essence are already in the beginning itself, we said. So we are working very hard to, there is a lot of websites available. So what is the need for another website? That's a question many students ask me. Okay. And definitely, this is not an ordinary website that we have developed. A good team is working behind it. A lot of people who are very experienced in their domain, especially, sir, it is related to your subject, the calculus part. A majority of the students, the tech team that we have, all of them are data scientists. So whatever they are seeing here in this website is only because of mathematics. So my dear student, I request everyone, I know the importance of mathematics. I always say that mathematics is the language of physics. So without maths, then nothing works in this world. So definitely, you all can what called as excel in life, provided you are good at maths. So since it is a mathematics, as Yashwant sir in the beginning itself will said, I'll just show you what is you are going to get in this website. If I just put the word mathematics, see, look at the content that we have seen here. All these articles that you see here, they're only based on mathematics. So 100% articles we are providing. Suppose there are a lot of students asking, sir, what is artificial intelligence is all about? I'm very interested in it. So simply just put the word artificial intelligence, then you see the results. See, what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence PDF notes, artificial intelligence definition. What is every article you see, you know where you see this sort of content, I can understand say. As I said at the beginning of my session, so far there are 1,15,000 articles in this website related to any career. You name anything, I can prove it. You can say, just for example, say many students are now interested in computer science. So just keep the word computer science, see the article that you're going to see here. See, every article related. So nowhere I can challenge you. You'll find this much of authentic information for your career. So definitely, I request everyone, please make sure that if you really like it, spread it to the friends and all your members. And please join the Edforum. Definitely, is going to help you. Essence, sir, one final word. How you recommend Edforum to the students?
I really want to wholeheartedly. I'm saying that since yesterday we had a small discussion about this for only 10 minutes, but after that, you don't believe that I opened your website at Groom, and as such, lot of things what actually people require. That
Yes.
Nowadays the students are more confusing about their career, and even the parents are also lot of confusion, lot of things is there about their what's career.
Yes.
For those students and parents, you please visit, you please what we call download the Edforum app
Yes.
in your mobile or laptop, and whatever the requirements you want, you just type what that sir clearly explained before in that blog you suggest. And this is the right platform for the students who want to do their exactly goal. Mr. Venkatesh Panyam will give, and the founder will give the exact career guidance. This one, so many career guidance websites are there, apps are there, but not I am saying as a friend, but wholeheartedly I'm saying as a parent. I'm saying because I am also having one intermediate studying child is there. As a parent, I'm saying not faculty or not friend, etc., etc. Being a parent, I'm saying that this is the one of the correct app for the career guidance for any students.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. So before we want to what called as question answer, sir, I want to get the feedback from our other friend CSR sir. CSR
Yeah.
sir, how are you? We want yes, sir. Please unmute yourself.
I think KSR Simurthy garu also there.
Oh, yes, sir. CSR, please unmute yourself.
Good morning. Good evening, sir.
Sir, good
Murthy
evening,
garu, sir.
Murthy
Yeah,
garu.
good evening, sir. Nice to see you, sir. Thank you so much.
Very nice
Yes,
to
sir.
see
Please,
you. It is very great to listen all the points in integral calculus. I am very pleased with Mr. Sachinarayana, who told us, even I have got a lot of experience. I know some of the problems also, but I learn 2 or 3 points from here. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's
Thank
a
you, sir.
great presentation.
Thank you, Andy.
And, Venkatesh, sir, you are a great presentation to learn some subject point of view, to students. It is very interesting and appreciable. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. You are my mentor in Chaitanya. I always have that.
Sir,
feedback,
even
sir.
Venkatesh garu
Ah,
and yes, KSR Simurthy garu and myself worked together for the same section for 2 years.
I know. You
And
yes,
he
sir.
was also my mentor.
Yes.
He's a very good friend of mine.
Yeah.
Before that, actually, he is very supporting, and in any aspect, he's very good.
Yes,
Murthy
sir,
garu, very
yes.
good. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. It's my
So you-
pleasure working with you.
No, sir, it's my privilege to working with you.
Yes, sir. You are such a
So
nice person, sir. We know that. I always say that Murthy sir is my mentor in Chaitanya, and
Even
you
for me
always there
also.
for me. Yes, sir. He is always there
Even-
whenever I call him. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Even in Chaitanya, sir, even Chaitanya till today, if I have any doubts in mathematics, I used to call only two persons. Wholeheartedly, I'm saying in front of all. One is Chakradhar garu, the professor in mathematics at Andhra University, and second one is K.S. Murthy garu.
Wow, that's another very good feedback, sir. Yeah, he is
Thank you,
very
sir.
good, man. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, K. Garu, for joining and in spite of busy schedule, you are there with us. And I can see a lot of students from your Sai Bhavan, sir. Maybe definitely it is all your efforts. And thank you so much for encouraging the students.
Sir, Satish garu vachara? Satish garu eno vachara?
Evarandi?
Satish garu vachara?
Satish Gara? I don't know. CH garu, are you there?
Vachara.
Ade, sir, confusion. Yeah.
HRK, sir. Yeah.
Okay, brother. So maybe he's having an issue with this, what you call it as. Yeah, I want to hear from some of the students.
Right, sir.
Sir, CHR carries and unmute yourself, sir. Just unmute yourself, sir. So, yes, sir, you can talk.
HRK, sir.
Sir,
Sir, please.
Sorry, it's very useful to students. My brother explained very neatly.
Yeah.
Okay, na? He asked one more session, na?
Yes.
If possible, provide
No, by flow it came out.
before examinations, na? It's very
Yes, sir.
useful for students.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. You also will be a part of it, and we also want to have one webinar with you also. And
Thank you,
definitely,
sir.
sir, your brother really rocked today. We are all proud of your brother. And
Yeah.
And I still remember you told me many number of times that SL is very good at my integration part. And he lived up to this today, sir, definitely. Yeah, dear students, can somebody please share your feedback? Because I know that even though I'm a physics teacher, I know that he has rocked really, but I didn't understand much mathematics. But I know he did touch all the different topics. I want some feedback from the students. Anyone, please share your feedback. Uday Sampath, you are very active. Harini, are you there? How useful is this webinar? We want to know it. Harini, can you unmute yourself and talk about this?
It's very useful, sir. Like the methods and all, as sir said, which take 1 or 2 pages after this webinar, we're able to do it in very less time. So I would like to thank sir for all his tricks, and especially the tan inverse x sum, that step functions and all. It was very useful, sir. The graphical approach and all. Like, though we know the usual traditional methods of solving it, after this webinar, the shortcuts are more useful for us.
Harini,
Thank you
are
very
from
much,
Ascent
sir.
College?
Yes, sir.
Wow, welcome, Harini. Sir, this is the best feedback you got. Very good. Harini is a
Thank
very
you,
good friend
Harini.
of
Thank
mine.
you so much.
You really inspired her. Thank you, Harini, for staying so long. Uday Sampath, can I hear from you? Uday Sampath, are you there? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
somebody. Yeah, Uday Sampath, are you from which college?
Arbito only, sir.
Arbito, you are a Ascent student.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how useful is webinar, man? Can you share your feedback?
Sir, but usually integration is my toughest subject, sir. After listening essential class, I thought it is a very easy subject.
Wow. So definitely he made it very easy, and you are lucky, man, to be a part of, essential classes. You are really wonderful to listen to him. You are fortunate. Yeah, anybody want to share your feedback? Gayatri, Vaishnavi, are you there? Shreya, anyone, please, because your feedback is more important for us, because sir have taken so much time to help you all. It is our responsibility to say thank at least to him, right?
GTS garu also there.
Yeah, GTS sir joined. GTS sir joined late because of some reason. GTS sir, are you there? Okay. Sir, very quick, sir. I have one question from the students we got.
Sure,
sir,
sir.
can we have another 5 minutes of your time?
Sure, sir.
So we got some questions from the students, sir. I just wanted to clarify those questions. GTS, sir, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you talk something about this calculus part? I think you joined late. You were there, sir, in the session?
Yes, sir. I joined late, sir. Initially, when I tried to join, it is asking for password and all.
Oh.
So I joined late, little late. Someone has come and just now they left my house.
Okay, sir. No problem, no problem. Sir, just say something about calculus, sir. SN sir has given excellent what called as information about it, and you can share something. What is the rapport you shared with SN?
Definitely. Yes, sir. Definitely.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, good evening, sir. As I know, SN sir's way of teaching approach and the methodology that what he follows, definitely it is useful for many students, and also time-saving techniques what he used to explain to students, they are more useful. And what I can say is calculus sheds light to entire engineering branches. So calculus is very, very important for every individual in their future course.
Wow.
So definitely sir has taken up a wonderful topic, and he enlightened in many ways, because it is a trial and error process integration. Methods only we teach here, but actually Riemann integration, Riemann-Stieltjes integration, they are fundamentals based on definition of integration. But for present students, methods are sufficient. So definitely sir will give needed inputs for all the students.
Yes, sir. He has given excellent shortcut, sir. The
Yes.
students were, I can see, sir, almost 80 plus students are there for this session.
Yes, yes.
That shows how much interest the students have seen in this class, and some of them are asking the recording of this class. Definitely, this is available.
Yes,
Sir. Before we go to sir, the one person, it was asked by Ashrit. I think is not there. Hello, sir. What makes calculus so special and important? How should we approach a problem in integration? That was the question asked by Ashrit, sir.
Sir, may I know his name, sir?
Ashrit Chandu.
Yes, Ashrit Chandu. A very good evening. Your question is very valuable. First of all, calculus, in the beginning only I told, without calculus, there is no physics.
Yeah, I agree.
Without calculus, there is no engineering. Without calculus, there is no branch in the engineering, specifically. These three statements itself shows that the importance of calculus. I hope you got the answer. And the second point is how to approach. See, I told, approaching to calculus or any concept in the mathematics, you first understand that the concept. You first understand the concept. This is the today's session which is close to JEE Mains. I have not given the conceptual base. I have given the memory and logical base. But if you go to the conceptual base, we can easily understand. Calculus very made easy. See, we don't know that integral f of x. See, if someone says that integral, that sign itself shows that summation. See, differentiation, integration. Differentiate, integrate. Differentiate, integrate. That's itself both two called as the calculus. The sum. So Ashrit, I think you are following, you're able to understand. The sum means unity, integration. For example, we have several states are there. If you all divide this, that becomes differentiation. If you all combine this, we make the unit India as a unity. That is called integration. If you apply the daily basis life-based daily basis, now you apply in any subject, that also gives that. You go through that Thomas calculus book is there. Apart from regular books, even our GTSR knows very well is that he's having lot of the books are there, lot of other names he knows. But as I suggested that apart from, if you want to study, since you asked the question how to approach the calculus, instead of going that Arihant, Sengage, etc., keep it there. You go study once Thomas calculus book is available in that market as well as in that any website. so that you can get more clarity on this.
Thank you so much, sir. And dear students, sir, many of the students are asking your permutation combination note as you
Sure,
promised
sir.
earlier. Yeah,
Sure, sir.
students have mentioned the SN sir number in the chat box. His number is 99087852220. And I request anyone, if you want any personal counseling from SN sir, if you really wanted to talk to him personally during your exam or after the exam, please feel free to message him before you call him. And that was a WhatsApp number. Sir, is that the right number? 99087852220.
Right.
So please be in touch with SN sir. Definitely is one of the best math teachers available in Chaitanya. I know him from so many years. And definitely you guys are very lucky to listen to these type of experienced faculty like SNSR, GPSR, Murthy Garu, CHRK sir. All these people are very, very experienced. And we are pleased to bring such people to you to this platform. Sir, Subbarao garu, are you a parent or a teacher, sir? Kada Subbarao garu? Subbarao, can you unmute yourself, sir? Please unmute yourself.
Sir, Srinivas Raju garu unnaru. Ayana mathematics lecturer. Srinivas Raju.
Srinivas Raju garu, who is that,
sir? Sir, Venkatesh garu, good evening, sir.
Oh, Raj garu, I remember you now. Oh, I got it. Sir, how is the session?
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir.
How is the session, sir?
Very nice, sir. The program is very nice, sir.
How?
Suggestions of SN sir by calculus is more useful to next generation students, sir, for appearing JEE main students. Very nice program, sir.
Yes, sir. Will you recommend this to students, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
Thank you so much for joining, sir. I know you very well. And
Yes, sir.
Since you are a mathematics faculty, you know this very well.
Okay,
Definitely, sir. We are bringing more and more people to this platform. And
Okay,
definitely we are going to have another webinar with this. Subbarao garu, are you there, Andy?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Are you a parent, sir, or faculty?
I am also senior faculty, sir. I am recently
Yes,
retired.
Subbarao garu.
Yes, sir.
So are you a parent?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you share your feedback, sir, on this webinar? I think you are there for so much of time.
Very nice, sir. I am very grateful to you. It is a great opportunity to share this, to joining in this program. And SN sir is very, he gives a valuable, tricks, and it is very useful to all above average and average students also. It is this program is very useful to all our students, especially SN sir and Venkatesh sir here also. And so many are joined in this program. They also give a good feedback. But today I am joining this program. But thank you, sir. We will
Sir, is your daughter's son, where your daughter's son is?
Actually, I am a faculty, sir. I am also a maths faculty.
Oh.
I know very well, SN sir. But I have many connections to the students. Definitely to join this program, sir.
Please, sir, where you are working right now?
Recently, I am government service retired, sir.
Wow. Okay, sir.
Sir, Venkatesh garu.
Sir.
Sir is a retired junior lecturer.
Oh.
And worked as a principal in junior college.
Oh.
Senior most mathematics lecturer in junior college, sir.
Oh.
And he, under the guidance of the government, he ran as a principal in, I think, some Super 30 batch in government colleges also.
Oh, very good. So you know him very well.
Actually, he used to work in Chaitanya before.
Okay, sir. Thank you, Subbarao garu, for your time, and you listen just like a student. You are there all the time. I really appreciate you, sir. That shows how SN sir was teaching the shortcuts, because it was interesting to everyone. Thank you so much, sir. Please recommend it to your students if you really like our services and the website, if it is very good to your students. Thank you so much, Andy. Is there anyone who want to share a feedback? A last option.
Anyone is asking to send the recording of the class.
Yeah, we are going to. It will be available in the YouTube automatically.
Okay, sir. Right.
All these webinars will be available in the YouTube one day. Yeah, anyone want to share Gayatri Vaishnavi or Shanmukha Priya Ujjwal, Akshaya, sir, are these your students, sir? SN, sir?
Some of the students I don't know. So many messages
Okay.
are there. So many messages are there.
Acha, okay. Any student want to share your feedback? Shreya? CK Shreya, Bharati Bhavan. Miss, are you there?
Yes, sir, I'm
Yeah,
there.
can you share your feedback?
It's so useful, sir. Till now, I thought calculus is a difficult topic, but after listening that, I got a hope that I can do this.
Wow. So, all thanks to SN, sir, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, SN
Thank
Garu,
you, sir.
yes. SN Garu, you touched so many people, sir. You really changed their mindset. And I know, sir, I was very frightened about calculus. Even I've seen some of the students have this fear of calculus. So definitely, of this webinar, definitely students will get very good marks in calculus. Thank you so much, sir. You have given so much of information, and you're
sir.
so
Thank you.
patient enough to what called as clarify the doubts. And today, I can honestly say, sir, this is one of the best webinars we conducted so far. A lot of crowd, 95 students have joined at the beginning in the webinar. And I think many are watching in YouTube also. Thank you so much, Sr. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
so
sir.
much.
Thank you.
Right, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Once again, thank you all the parents, teachers, and friends who joined this wonderful evening. Irrespective of busy schedules, you joined this session. And we'll join on 27th with another good session for JEE Chemistry. Thank you once again. Thank you all. Have a nice
Thank you all.